Hello everybody, welcome to Fruitful Trees. Today is October 9th. And I'm going to do a short video for you today, just showing you something that might be of interest to you. I am in West Palm Beach, Florida, which is Zone 10A on the border of Zone 10B. And this might be different in other areas, but what avocados are ripening and almost just about done here. Now, it's raining a lot right now this season. Which is never complain about that. That's a good thing. But this is a Maria Black avocado, my last Maria Black avocado of the season. And I started picking these about a month ago. So from September to October, I find for me is the best time for the Maria Black avocado. And not only for me, Leaf, the person that told me about these avocados, the Maria Black, confirmed as well that this is usually the time. Now, as you can see, this avocado is on the darker side. This is why they call it a Maria Black. Unlike some other avocados that are black that you pick when they're all black, this is best to pick when it's 75% black is the best time to pick it. And so that's a good size now. Steve from Fruitscapes was recently in town and gave that lecture on avocados and said he has seen Maria Blacks even bigger than this one. So they can get quite big, but I have found this to be one of the best tasting avocados, one of the best surprise this season. So yesterday I cut this tree back because it's a dwarf tree, but I find most avocados can be kept quite small. You won't get an abundance amount of avocados, but you don't need avocados. Like mangoes, you can eat like a bunch of mangoes. But when it comes to avocados, you're not eating, especially this size, more than one a day normally. So October 9th, 2025, and I'm going to pick the last Maria Black avocado right now. And I had on this tree this year about maybe 10 to 15, which was perfectly fine for me. So that is the Maria Black avocado. I'm going to show you another avocado that I just picked yesterday, which is another last one of the season. And both of these are identical in their time. So we'll look at that. And real quickly, I'll show you here my Rani tree. Now, this one won't be ready till December or January. And the avocados are growing. They're not too big, but they're growing. They get bigger than that. And my jujube is about to come into season. And just thinking about what else is in season now, for those of you that are interested, if you have a persimmon tree, persimmons are in season now. And also miracle fruit. I have one of the biggest miracle fruits, and it's in the ground. And miracle fruit's in season now. Love that. Now, up front here, there's one more that's not in season right now, but will be soon. This is Oro Negro, and I've spoken about all these before. Just to show you the size of this Oro Negro, I let it get out of hand, is much bigger. And even my Rani, I'll cut both of these back towards the end of the season. Again, you don't need to keep avocado trees super big or super tall to get some avocados for the most part from my experience. I'm going to make another video here next week or so. I did a bunch of grafting of mangoes because we're kind of coming towards the end of mango season for grafting. And the reason that is if you cut the budwood off the trees, you're going to start affecting the crop for next year. So if I take a bunch of budwood for grafting new mangoes, well, I'm cutting the mango tree. And it's kind of getting late to be doing that because you want to trim your trees and make sure they're cut prior to that. Okay, speaking of cutting trees, yesterday, which was October 8th, I took off this tree. This is my Catalina avocado tree. I took the last one of the season off. So for those of you in West Palm Beach, Catalina and Maria Black have a similar season based on my experience and the experience of others I've spoken to. Catalina and Maria Black are mid-season avocados. And then we get into the later season ones. But this tree I cut back yesterday. That's my Catalina tree that I cut back yesterday. And again, it's pretty close to this soursop tree they don't have to be, you don't need a lot of space for avocados, especially that Catalina. It's kind of growing straight up. It's not too wide. And I must have got about 10 avocados on that this year. So between the Catalina and the Maria Black, I had this season covered about 25, 30 avocados, which was more than fine for the month or two. Each avocado takes maybe 2 days to eat. Perfectly covered it. There's my Kapong avocado tree. I'll cut that at the end of the season, but that's another late season, and that has a bunch of avocados on there. They get bigger, they're smaller now because we still have a couple of months left. Now, the next avocado that's coming into season, which should be ready in November, is the Lula avocado. And this is the tree that I cut back last year. I mean, at the end of the season, and it's grown quite a bit. But just shows you can cut back avocados and they will grow back. But this is Lula avocados. That's the next one that I'll have in season here on my property. So I just wanted to show you, give you a quick update here. If you're in West Palm Beach, Florida, of what avocados to grow. Now, if you're looking for an earlier season avocado, there's so many, but my absolute favorite is Simmons. I didn't have avocados in this last year because it was a newly planted tree, and I did cut the tree back, and I took off the avocados that were growing there, so it would give more energy to the tree to grow. But I would recommend Simmons, Maria Black, Lula, and Kampong maybe for a late season, or Ronnie for a late season. But also, taste the avocados yourself before you purchase a tree, because there's so many great avocados out there. Taste it more than once, because not all avocados are consistent. I'll put the links below to the interview or the lecture I did with Steve and the Q&A that I posted in the last 2 videos. I just wanted to really get on here and show you the last day, and also for my records, the last day in West Palm Beach this year that I picked my Maria Black avocado and also my Catalina avocado. And it's good to do this, whether you're doing it by video or if you have a book and you're writing it down, so you know in future years, or if you move to another spot close to where you are, what does best in your climate. All right, everybody, put your experience of what avocados and what seasons you find in the zone you're in or the area you're in. If you're in South Florida, maybe Fort Lauderdale, Miami might be a little different. I know up north, Mike at Trees and More says his Maria Black hangs on a tree later, which is typical. Everything's usually a month behind there, an hour north of us where he is. So put below the video where you are in your experience so we can all learn from each other. And that's why I do this, so we can learn from each other and have the best trees as fruitful as possible. Until then, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Have a great day and keep growing.